Hello, my favorite flipper. You must have arrived on the scene by now.
Yeah, me too.
Velma told me she already contacted you, but I thought I might see if we're on the same page.
Smells like barbecue.
You might also see if anything there helps you solve the ghost mystery.
What was that? It's all the ghost!
Spooky, but not real. It's good that we have real detectives in town. I mean, the gang.
Yeah.
They'll solve those paranormal shenanigans in a heartbeat. I bet they've gathered enough clues. Or maybe they already know who the ghost is.
Challenge accepted. Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Oh man, it has been a while since I've played this game. Hi guys, Darkwater here, and welcome back to House Flipper. So, we are going to be doing a video that I meant to have come out last month. You know how it goes. Life happens. So, this video that I'm recording was going to be recorded last month. Hi, Lassie. However, life got in the way. Ended up doing a lot of different stuff, and ended up just not being able to find time to record or edit or pretty much do a whole lot of stuff. If you guys are watching the channel, I did the Witches of Brackenreach event for like Trucking Simulator. And that was pretty much it. I know at the beginning of October, I came out with a Ready or Not video, and I said that I wanted to do a whole bunch of stuff for October. That didn't happen. So here we are, middle of November. I apologize for the lack of videos lately. It's just been a lot of stuff going on. Trying to find time and balance between all of it. And I haven't really had the desire to record lately. So that being said, this is going to be what would have been my Halloween special for House Flipper. On a side note, before we fully begin this episode, following this episode, which probably will be a while, might take me a couple days to do, I have a video that I recorded with Kimmy Ann, my wife, where we played House Flipper 2 for the Scooby-Doo the Scooby-Doo Mystery DLC for Halloween. So that video will be coming out as well, but I also wanted to do this one, which last year I did the castle, the Dracula's castle. Today we're going to be doing the Michael Myers house. So as you guys can see, it's like the middle of November. So it's my day off. I can actually record. Don't have a lot going on. So If you guys aren't familiar with this house, I bought this a while back. I didn't showcase it. I purposely hid it because it was supposed to be a surprise for Halloween. It ended up not working out. So here's the house. It's the Samarta Myers house, Michael Myers house in the game here. So big, beautiful house in the countryside for sale. Basically just talking about the place was abandoned years ago and needs a complete overhaul. Superstitious people should not buy it. So, house must be haunted. Don't think anyone would buy it after the makeover. But one night spent there nearly ended in their death. Right after sunset, I began to feel someone breathing down their neck. I don't believe in any ghosts or supernatural forces, and they're an atheist, of course. So they laughed at the warning that exorcism was once carried out in the house. But there really was something wrong with the place. Nail marks in the room upstairs gave them shivers. So, if you guys are familiar with the Halloween movie, Michael Myers, that's this house. So, with that being said, we're going to go and flip it. I can hear them already. Great. Oh, house is haunted, but we can lift its curse for you. Do you want to play it with the spooky stuff? Yes, I'm not afraid of anything. What happened to the tree? And all the other stuff that's supposed to be... Whatever. So this is the house. A little garden gnome up front. Let's go ahead and take care of this. So... That's inviting. Okay. You didn't look like that before. His eyes are red. Whoa. Okay. Nope. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up the yard a little bit, you know. I'm not scared or anything, it's just, that was a little, wasn't expecting that. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Okay. Get rid of all these weeds. So I have not played this house before, or done anything with the house. Oh, there's a grave in the backyard. That's comforting. Okay. I have not played at all anything about this house, so I don't know anything that is going to happen. I bought the house thinking could have been a nice office space, which it still might. You never know, right? But I got told that it was this house, and I'm like, oh, it'd be perfect for a Halloween episode. So I avoided doing anything about it, and I wanted to flip it on a live stream or, you know, in a video like this for Halloween, and that just didn't happen just because of everything. So here we are. You know how things go. So let's just get rid of all the weeds in the back and the yard and everything. I'm not sure what to do with that. That's comforting. I like how it's also nighttime, even though it's daytime yet. Still, okay. I guess that's all that. I'm not gonna mow yet, so let's just go. That thing moves. It moves. Are you gonna move with me? No? Okay. Oh, look at this place. Hey! I had a feeling that thing was gonna do that. What is that noise? Like, say that again. What are you saying to me? You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of like the Phasmophobia. The whispering from Phasmophobia from the ghost. I can't quite make it out. Anyway. Yeah, lights flickering. That's comforting, you know, that's normal. It's cockroaches. So. Oh! That face was not like that before. So. Wait. That was not like that before. That was not like that before. It did not have that. I guess I'll go inside here. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. Okay. That's just the wind, right? Bro, like, everything's moving. Like, look at that. The face changed again. And the knife is gone. Oh my god. This guy changed? Nope, he's still... God, it looks so creepy at night in the dark. Ugh, give me chills. Alright, let's go into here. I don't know what that is. It sounds like... It sounds like a fire, almost. Like, I want to say it sounds like water, but it really doesn't. There's, like, whispering going on. So... let's try here. There's no lights up here. Okay. Oh, here. No clue, it's all over the floor. Hey, another bunny. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure it's all over the floor. Probably don't want to know. Alright, let's check this room. What the? What the hell? Oh god. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? There was somebody there. What the hell? I don't... Alright, let's get rid of these. I can't even think right now. Hello? Okay. I think I got all those. Okay. Yeah, there's whispering going on. It definitely reminds me of like Phasmophobia. Face has changed again. It's funny. Whoa! The lights literally just flickered and the face changed. That's interesting. So. Okay. Well. Watching bear. I guess let's head down here and figure out why it's doing that. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, that's trippy. You see that? The wall, like, doesn't exist right now. Like, it doesn't exist at all. What? There was an opening right there. How did... How? How do I... What the... There, that was open. What the fuck was that? Sorry. Didn't mean to swear there, but... That painting's weird. What the... Can I get out? Okay. That's creepy. That's creepy. God, this is so weird. How do I get that room back? There it is. Okay. That's even creepier. What kind of painting is that? Jumped in here. God, it's so weird. Okay, getting out of here. Okay, so I'm not sure what I have to do here. I don't know if it's something to do with, like, do I have to fix all this stuff? I don't know. I guess let's get rid of these cobwebs, I guess. Let's just start by doing that. Maybe, I don't know. It's interesting, though. Let's just clean everything. I just changed my arms to the zombie arms. So that's not the game doing that, that's me. So, you know, might as well. So let's get rid of all these cobwebs, get rid of all the dirt. That sink's gonna have to go. Get a new one. Radiators, let's do that. Get a door put in here. Okay, let's just do all this stuff. Tackle it room by room. So what do we need here? I don't think this room really needs anything other than a door. So let's get a door. There we go. Okay. We get the exact same. Okay, there we go. Just got those put in. Okay. I guess let's work on the bathroom. Needs a radiator. Okay. That seems okay to me. So clean all this stuff up. So that's already there, so just this needs a radiator. There we go. Just clean, I guess. I mean, I'll have to get new wallpaper and tiles and everything put in, but at least for now we have that. So need a radiator here. Okay. And this room, I think that's all gonna need plaster. Yep, plaster. Well, let's get some lights put in up here. These cube ones, do that. Pretty sure this is the master bedroom. So why don't we do, let's just do these. There we go. See how that looks. That's better. Okay. And we'll get this one. So I have all these match. I'm gonna get rid of those. Put the recessed lighting in. So that looks way better in my opinion. So then I can also move it down this way to about here. There, see how that looks. That's better. Just need, why is that one up? Oh, that's a smoke detector. There we go. I don't know why it's not lifting. I think I got everything right. I didn't get the plaster. Maybe that's what I have to do. Oh, I gotta do the basement too. Oh, let's get the plaster first. Okay. Oh, there's a radiator that needs to get mounted there too. So, okay. There we go. There we go. I don't know why this is still like that. Don't know. Okay. I guess let's check the basement. I don't think there's really anything else. Oh. Oh, never mind. I know why. That's there. Oh, okay. I can't get out. There we go. Let's see if there's any walls that I can come up. Haha! Found you. What's in there? Whoa. Whoa. What the heck? The secrets? That's creepy. Is there any more? Any more secrets? That wall. We already established that wall, though. Okay. This is actually really trippy. Working down here. Sorry. In a minute. It's actually kind of hurting my brain. The FOV, the fisheye effect that it's having. Just gotta move ever so slowly. Alright. I'm just focusing on the center. Okay. Alright. I'm going up. I don't know what else to do. I think I got rid of all this stuff. I updated the lighting. It actually looks way better in here now. I got all the things put in. I don't know what I'm missing. Like, everything else is good, right? Alright, I am going to be right back. I need to take a little break because that fisheye effect was really bothering me. The fucking thing is creepy. Pardon my language. It just is. It's just really creepy. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that you do that. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the office. Take a little break from this. I also need to figure out what I need to do. Okay, we're back. So I had to look up on what y'all needed to do for this because I had no clue. So we're back in. I mean, I had an idea of what we needed to do for this, but I didn't know for sure. I'm watching you. Yep, there it is. So basically, we have the lighting here. We got to paint the walls. I mean, we don't have to do all this stuff. Could easily avoid it all, but yeah. What I'm going to also do is I am going to mow the lawn real quick. Get this taken care of, so we don't have to worry about it. Oop, wrong button. I don't know, whatever. There we go. So I'm just going to mow the lawn real quick, get this done, and then go from there. And then we'll work on the inside. So I will be right back. Okay. Now that that's done, let's head inside. Actually, let's clean all the dirt from around the house. So I figured out how to lift the curse on the house, but I don't want to do it just yet. Because according to the wiki that I looked at for this house, it says to make sure you fix everything, radiators, the tub, all that stuff, and then we're going to do the walls before we finish. So, and then, like, this is going to get deleted because that's old and dingy. So we're going to replace a bunch of stuff beforehand. And yeah, there's that one. Like here, we're going to paint the walls again. I'm going to try to leave most of the stuff pretty much intact. As far as the original paint. But we're just going to finish it and make it look decent. Because this is all done. The radiators are put in there. So I think we just have the doors, the walls, maybe the flooring we can change a little bit too. And then just go from there. It's going to just set into the basement because it's going to do this. And then it's going to do this. Yeah, that guy. So, oh, that's right. There we go. Make sure I got everything down here. Okay. I really don't like that fisheye effect. But we're going to sell that door. So we're going to sell the doors so they can't open and slam anymore. The front door we can probably also change. Well, what do we want it to be? See, let's look at the front doors. So, ooh, kind of like those. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is this is going to be a Halloween house. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video. It's been at least probably about a week before I recorded that first part. You know how life goes. So we're going to do a very Halloween theme house. And I'm just trying to find the right door I want to use. Do like black. Yeah, that would look pretty dope, pretty good. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that one. And I'll have to go like that. It kind of makes sense anyway for this to pop in like that. Yeah, I like that. Windows we'll keep. Actually, we'll change the windows too. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, I like that better. So Andres we're gonna go with. There we go. So the only one can't do it on is this wall here. See if this will work to make up for that lack of window there. I think I'll go with that there. Okay. So got all new windows. I kind of like these, the way they open. It's really neat. So I do need to change this because that needs to be dark. There we go. I like that a lot better. That is way better. Now we're going to paint the walls a nice white. Yeah, I'll leave it. I'm not going to change the layout of anything. So I'm going to work with what we got and just freshen everything up. I didn't mean to do that wall, but it is what it is. We're going to be putting new tile in there anyway. One thing, I recorded in the beginning of this, part 2 of this. It's not really part 2, it's just a continuation. But you guys are going to see it at the beginning of the video, is the upcoming DLC for House Flipper 2. the Pets DLC, as well as the House Flipper Remastered Edition. So it seems like that's going to be a lot of changes coming to this game for the Remastered. So I'm not sure if I really want to get too invested into more flips. I know I originally was going to, but with that coming out probably by the end of, or near the end of December, I'm not sure how that'll fit in. So maybe we'll do one more flip. I don't honestly know, but that is coming out sooner than later at this point in time. For full transparency, I started recording the beginning portion of this video, I want to say like the 17th of November, I think, remember correctly, and now it is about 11 days later on the 29th, so 12 days later. So yeah, that's kind of how my schedule's been going so far, so it is what it is. But you know how life can be sometimes. Between work and the holidays, me and my wife, we hosted Thanksgiving at our new apartment here. So it's the first time hosting, and that was a lot of work. But it was nice to have all friends and family over. So that was pretty nice to have. I'm not complaining by any means. Thankful everybody could make it and spend time together without any drama. I unfortunately had to work the morning of, but it is what it is. We're gonna need more paint. So after we get all this done, then we can lift the curse. So the idea behind this is you get it ready, and then you lift the curse, and then you can sell it. At least that's what I read on Wiki. I don't know if that's the full case. We could probably lift the curse now, but what's the fun in that? Alright. Take this in here. I don't know what's going on with that, but let's fix that. So I'm not going to go too crazy with all this. I'm just going to get it mostly ready, keeping the same colors as much as I can. So like in here it's a white, the living room was a white, the upstairs hallway I believe is white. I'm going to keep everything original to the best I can while fixing it and maintaining the original look. I'm going to go with a haunted house theme. So everything is going to be very original to the original house. I think I just said that twice, but whatever. And then decorate it from there. So add a little bit of Halloween decorations and other items. Before we do anything in the basement, I will lift the curse, because that fisheye effect is really, it bothers me. So I'm not going to mess with that. Alright, I think this room is almost done. There we go. Now, let's go upstairs. Yep, everything's white up here. It's going to be interesting to see how all the changes from the remastered edition from the original. Because even on that video, I guess there's like now a paint gun that you can use, or you'll be able to use. So that's going to be different. Kind of cool. And make it go by a lot quicker when doing this. And a lot of similar mechanics to how House Flipper 2 is. So that'd be kind of neat. Alright, we need let's get a large this time. No, that is a large. Right. I think the bedrooms over here, I think those will change. I think just the hallway and common areas is where I'm gonna leave it white. Because there's a bunch of different wallpapers that we can use now. Okay. I think that will be pretty much it. Maybe I'll do these. This is gonna be kind of a small bedroom. Yeah, this one will just be a different wallpaper. Okay. So we are done with our white. We will now go to our tile. And I have an idea what we're going to use. That's the exact one I wanted to use. There we go. Now we'll go to a wall tile. Okay, we need one more set. There we go. I don't really like that too much. Not at all on the same one, so we're going to do a little bit of this. Now, I think right there should probably be good. Or I could do one more right there. Yeah, like that. That's not as bad. Yeah, I can manage that. Then we'll just put a mirror. There we go. Alright, this one is orange, so I think what I might do is I might just do wallpapers. Let's see about this one. See how it looks. That one's not bad. So we'll go with that. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now this one. This is kind of the, what I would assume be the master bedroom, right? It's a little bit bigger. Yeah, that one's smaller. So this would be more of the master. Even though it doesn't have that walk-in closet. I think we're going to go with this. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Okay, that one's done. Now let's go to this one. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. It'll be a little bit different. Okay. So that's what we got for this. Let's head downstairs and let's do the tile for this one. So I want to try this tile out. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't think I do. You know what? Actually, hold on. That tile wouldn't be too bad if it was on this wall. Need one more. There we go. Then the rest of this can just be paint. There's got to be a color that matches that. No, light cream. So So far, light cream is getting the closest. I think I'll just go with that. It's still not quite there. I feel like that's just going to be way too dark. Yeah. Well, whatever. I'll just go with this. Alright. There we go. Couch. Get rid of that. Ooh, missed a spot. There we go. We'll head outside. So we gotta find that paneling. Okay. I could not find the same siding that was originally on the house, so I ended up having to change it. I went with a much darker siding, not really that much, but a little bit darker, but still the same style. And I don't know why we're missing a piece right there. So let's put that back in. As soon as we find it, it's going to be all the way down at the bottom. It's not going to be one with that. It should be a curbless one, but I don't see it. So it might be that one after all. Nope. Okay. Okay. That's annoying. I don't know why I can't find that exact tile. I don't understand it. I'm gonna have to replace the whole thing because of this. Because there is no original. Can I even move these? Place them back? No, I can't. Because that's in the way. Now can I? No, I can't even replace that. Maybe I can. Oh, this one. Yeah, that one I can. Okay. We'll just remove these then. Get new ones. Since this game wants to be like that. So, okay. It's really annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it. We'll go with cherry. Kind of like the color of that. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'll worry about that in a minute. Wonder if there's a 50 by 50. There isn't. So we're going to have to figure something out here. Well, I guess I could just do this. That's as good as it's going to get. So we'll stick with that. There. I can live with that. Alright, now let's get some furniture in here. There you go. That's better. Now, let's get our sofa. Okay. So, I got a little carried away and I got a little busy. So, what I ended up doing is, you guys can see here, I changed the living room, made it actually look like a living room. A little bit of decorations, nothing too crazy. I also got doors put in for the bathroom and the rest of the house. And then in here, I made the kitchen. So kitchen, dining room area. Nothing's finished just yet, but we're getting there. And then I also decided to change the basement a little bit. All of the walls are this nasty, like, mucky brick. And then changed up here too, which everything's a little bit different. Took me a while, but we got it. And then all the doors up here are also changed. So, oh, I missed one. That's supposed to be a closet. So we need a closet door. And we'll do that one. We'll do that, actually. There we go. Now we have a closet door there. Alright. So, that's what we got so far. This room is pretty much done. It just needs decoration. This one needs to be done, and so does this one. So, I am going to work on those. I mean, the rest of this is pretty much set in stone. Everything's pretty much coming into place. Maybe a little bit more decorations. Some shelving units maybe in here. But we also have these curio cabinets, which the lights don't work on them. But yeah, everything else is pretty much getting there. So, alright. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back. Alright. Making a lot more progress now. So we got a little bit of floor decorations in here. I got curtains put in each bedroom. This bedroom is pretty much done, minus a little bit of decorations. Same with the closet here. Can't really get in, but here's the closet. And then we got our master bedroom as well. So the theme of this house is very original, very true to what oh, that's neat. Didn't know these open and close. That's kind of nice. I wanted it to feel very old. So, there's been updates, obviously, with lighting and everything else like that. But for the most part, it's very original. And that's what I wanted to go with. So very old, very classic, very timely of a feeling. That's what I wanted to go with. So we're not quite done yet. But I'm going to take a short break. For you guys, it'll just be another cut. But I will be back in a little bit after I take a break and do some more decorating. Alright. We're back once again. Yep. So I don't think anything, like, yeah, the store is not going to open and close anymore. So, alright. So, pretty much got everything set up. Let's just add a couple more of the finishing touches. And then we'll lift the curse from this house. Oh, fucking God. Oh, it scared the shit out of me. I was not expecting that. Oh, man. Oh, that scared me. I don't know why, but that really startled me. Oh, man. Ah, man. Oh, man. Every time. I don't know why. There we go. The FOV on this is so disorientating. I can't click on that directly. Thankfully. Man, that was annoying. Oh, man. I do not like that. Alright. I think that pretty much is going to be this. I have to add a couple more things now. There we go. Alright, after a lot of work, I believe this is done. As you can see, we've decorated for Halloween. Did a lot of work on this one. But I think it turned out pretty good. So starting off, we got the pumpkins, the little ghost, a bunch of lanterns out front, little scarecrow, basically everything to make this house appear spooky, because it is. So coming up front, we got some rose bushes. So we got them because in the house, well, in the movie, there are bushes like, I don't know what you call them, but essentially they're bushes that are there. This came with these, so I just left them. Mentioned before that I changed the siding up. Yeah, I think it's creepy. Changed everything up, made it a little bit darker, so that way it nice, got it nice and flow here. Still, it moves. It's weird. So, coming inside, we have our main living room area. As you can see, the lights are flickering. That is just a part of this little thing that's going on. As you can tell, I got some nice little, I guess, Easter eggs, if you will. So I got those all decorated up. See, this is the original house from the movie. That's what this house is based upon, so I added that in there as well, courtesy of Google. This is our downstairs bathroom, decorated. I didn't put a lot of stuff in here, just time consuming. But we're gonna head over here. This is our living fireplace, area to go to the patio, and then into the kitchen. I didn't really do a whole lot of decoration in the kitchen. It just is what it is. We'll save the basement for last. And then coming upstairs, we got some more decoration. Fill in this hallway a little bit. We got our upstairs bathroom. I changed the lighting up in here a little bit to make it a little bit softer, less harsh. So I got that in there. Then we got this bedroom. This is where the, I don't know what you call it, the previous owner. I don't know. This is where that person is before they disappear. When you find it, a little Easter egg right there. If you know, you know. But yeah. Down in there, let's head down the hallway. Let's go to this one. And then we got this bedroom. Kept a theme in here. You guys can guess the theme. And then we got our closet in here. Alright. And then across the way we have our master bedroom. Kind of a soft light in here, but it is what it is. So this is the master bedroom. It's kind of small, honestly, but definitely like it. And everything in this house was meant to feel vintage and original. That's why the wallpaper is what it is. Everything feels old, and that's what I wanted it to feel like. Out here, we kind of have that a little bit. Not so much. It kind of is getting that modern touch where everything's kind of been renovated. But when you go into the bedrooms, they feel old. And that's what I wanted. The bathroom's been renovated. That's a little bit more modern, a bit more luxury. So that's pretty much this. And then this, again, the living room, I wanted it to feel old, but just slightly newer. But with the old furniture, the old TV, like classic furniture, that this stuff has been here for a really long time. And then we'll head down to the basement now. So everything's brick except for the ceiling up here. And you got this weird FOV effect. So you got all these boxes that I put in for decorations. I added more paintings in here to give it that weird ambiance. If I hit the light here, it's even worse. So you can see just how weird this is. Added a little bit more, the depth perception when it becomes distorted like this is really weird. So, but I added a workbench here, tool chest, and then I separated these two rooms. This was a hidden room, and I added even more decoration to give it just like, I don't know, this area is just creepy, honestly. That room is hidden right now. So, and then I turned this into a laundry room. So, since the house didn't have it, so I put a washer, dryer, hot water heater, all that stuff that is essential. Now, can this open up? This is temperamental. It doesn't like to open up all the time. Let's hit the lights. So as you can tell, this is the little doorway. You can't get through it. You can't break down the wall. It's like comes and goes. It's random. I don't know why it's not opening up right now. You have this book right here too, The Secrets. I don't know why this isn't opening up. Something going on right there. Let's see if I go back upstairs and come back down. Yep. It's not opening up. Anyway, I don't know why it's not opening up, but what I ended up doing is I added some shelving units in this little cubby hole, and then I added a crate. That crate is supposed to be where whatever is in this house is hiding in. So, essentially sealing it up. But for some reason, that's not opening up. So, I don't know. But, anyway. That being said, there's only one last thing to do, and that is to break the curse. So, come over here to this coffin back here, and where this headstone is, and we insert the coffin. Before we do that, I am going to place this now. Insert the coffin and cover it with soil. And just like that, everything is back to normal, and we can now sell the house. No more curse. Everything is functioning the way it should be. That is open again. As you can see, this is where I have that. This little crate. But anyway, now that it's so much nicer to walk around down here now. Yeah. This one took quite a long time to flip just because of all the different stuff. Again, wanted to keep it. Hey, that still changes. Where'd that thing go? Oh. Okay. I don't know where everything went. The doll's still there. Does that mean did that one leave too? Nope, that one's still there. Okay. Oh, the gnome's gone too. Well, that's a shame. And I will put this up here then. There we go. So, that is this house. Samarta Myers house here in House Flipper. All done. Now, all that's left is to sell. So, I didn't really do anything for the garden. So, I guess we can do, I don't know. It's not going to do anything. Nah, I'll just put it on auction. Yeah, because I don't really want to do anything. You know what? Let's do one more thing. I'll just do it real quick. Nothing too crazy. Okay, that's better. I just added a few more trees, and then I added a little bit of kind of like a backyard area with a swing set, barbecue, and picnic table. Nothing too crazy, just enough to enter into the garden contest. But I'm not expecting a lot for it, so we'll do it American style just because we have the barbecue. That's fine. I really wasn't expecting anything else. So, alrighty, well, it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and put it on auction, see what we get for price for it. Alright, Jantart family is going to be the winner of it. So we bought the house for $253,000. We spent $2,446 on renovation. We bought $23,000 worth of furniture. We sold $12,000 worth of furniture. We're selling the house for $313,000. We're gonna negotiate, see if we can get a little bit more. See, $45,000 profit. I'm gonna try for $55,000 more. So do that. We're gonna ask a little high in hopes that we get it. Can't afford to pay more. That is a shame. So we didn't get that, but we still make a profit of $45,000. So we'll go ahead and accept the offer. So the only thing that they complain about is it's messy, there's too many rooms, and 2 bathrooms are too much. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what they expect, but we're selling it. All right, so we're back at our nice little, I guess, house, office area. So we now have $806,000 in our account, which is perfect. And then we can start looking at potentially more houses. So if we look at the browser, we do have this house that we are going to be renovating. I'm not sure when we're going to be doing that. As it is approaching December, though, we're looking at doing some more houses. And I have one in particular that I'm looking at doing, and that'll be the alone home. So I'm not sure when that'll be coming out, but that'll be probably the next video here in House Flipper. As far as the other jobs for like the DLCs and everything, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a hold on everything until the remastered edition comes out. And I don't know when it will be, but as far as the base game here and all the DLCs, it'll all depend on if I can get the Connoisseur's house done before starting on the alone home. But the alone home will be the last job as before the remastered edition comes out. That being said, I do also have a video coming out for you guys for House Flipper 2, the Scooby-Doo DLC for Halloween. I know it is pretty much December now, but I did record those videos, so be sure to stay tuned for that following this episode. With that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. and I'll see you guys in the next video.